So I really should have done this a long time ago, but it occurred to me that maybe I should be recording my playthrough of Starfield on a mission by mission basis. So rather than just kind of recording the entire playthrough, maybe I should just work on my mission by mission basis. So every episode, every video is an individual mission. And it really never occurred to me until now. So I am a good 25 hours into this game. I'm obviously level 18. I've got some time under my belt. So this video is actually not starting at the beginning. I may go back at some point and record a series of other videos which start another playthrough. But this one in particular is already in progress. I've not really spent a lot of time on the main story quest. The bulk of my time has actually been on the Freestar Collective Rangers quest, which is a pretty sizable chunk of change in its own right. So I just finished that. I'm not going to spoil it for you, so if you want to go and do it, you can absolutely do it. It's worth it. I'm very interested in the other factions' quests, but this one was very interesting, very exciting. So, where are we now? We are currently cleaning up a whole bunch of other missions. We are in a very good place. We are level 18. We have a really, really good Explorer's Refined Maelstrom, which is my absolute favorite gun. Pretty much a combination sniper rifle / incendiary bazooka. I am playing on the PC, obviously, and I have done one cheat, so I'm going to say that up front, and that's specifically for the carrying capacity, because the amount of inventory they allow you to have is absolute crap from the get-go. So I've activated that cheat, given myself effectively unlimited inventory, and I am not ashamed to say so. My skills right now have been pretty much focused on ballistics as a soldier class, which I chose during character creation. So I am, pretty good at shooting stuff. I haven't really added more points to that. I've got shotgun certification. I've also got a little bit of persuasion going. However, I'm not really super duper into that because I haven't really run into too many situations where I need to persuade people for rank 2. I've also got weightlifting, which of course is moot at this point since I've basically blown out the carrying capacity with a cheat. I've got this wellness, which increases the maximum health by 10%. I haven't really added too many points to that aside from rank 1. So, again, the fact that I've done certain missions which have given me some pretty good armor, as well as the fact that I can pretty much take out any target with a single headshot, I haven't really focused too much on maintaining my wellness. I do have fitness, which in retrospect was a mistake. 10% oxygen available, and I have to use up available oxygen 20 times. I've done it once. I'm not really sure how to do it aside from sprinting. Yeah, I would advise really not to take this one. There are armor pieces you can get actually which will do this exact same thing, and you can save yourself the points. So, sorry, let's go back into that. So we do also have, and this is the interesting part, the science and the tech for me are the interesting parts. Let's go to tech first. We obviously have boost pack training, which comes with soldier. That's already at rank 1. No, actually, we don't have rank 1. That's interesting. Oh, okay, I thought I actually had that. I did put points in piloting because ship thrusters, you don't get ship thrusters out of the gate, which kind of sucks. So you can't move horizontally or vertically. You can only move forward, backward, and you can't even roll, to be honest. So ship thrusters is really kind of an important option, so I did put a point into that. Security is for hacking stuff, and this is really more about the types, the levels of items that you can hack. So rank 1 is advanced, expert, and 3 auto attempts can be banked. Rings now turn blue when picks can be slotted. I'm gonna actually start that one. It says pick 15 locks. I haven't run into a situation where I'm able to pick 15 locks, but we'll see about that. I also have targeting control systems. No, I don't. Okay, I have put a lot of points into science. So we have geology, which is basically trying to identify and collect materials on planets. So the common and uncommon inorganic resource surface objects, I did. Rank 2 is available, so I can get more from each individual item, which is great, I guess, but whatever. Medicine. This is useful because as you heal, you definitely want to be able to heal more. I've actually done the first level. I haven't done the second level. Research methods was important to me because I wanted to try and get at least a leg up on how to do some research for advancements in research projects for spacesuit upgrades, weapon upgrades, and so on and so forth. Surveying. Also, an optional zoom and hand scanner, which has been useful. It hasn't been super useful, but I'm going to actually put a point in that. Rank 2, because being able to scan from a greater distance is far more interesting. Whoops, I keep hitting the wrong button. I'm sorry. And finally, I did move into weapon engineering section 2. In this particular case, I wanted to be able to upgrade weapons in a much better fashion. So I did put another point into rank 1, so improve weapon mods at the weapon workbench. So I definitely wanted to have that. Now, I apologize for this particular image, which is a spoiler. If you get the hidden base slate, I would strongly advise you to go out and do that, especially if you're in the early game. Take a lot of ammo, take a lot of med packs, and you will not be disappointed. All right, so what else we got? Okay, so we are here just at this particular location because I'm doing a turn-in, but now I'm going to leave. I got Sarah Morgan here as my current companion because she's a badass. And I've been trying to sort of kind of not really get to the romance part with her, I guess. So, yeah, so she's been riding with me. So we're going to go ahead and get into the Star Eagle. Now, the Star Eagle is a ship that you will get if you complete the Freestar Collective quest line. Now, the Freestar Collective quest line is quite a dedication. You really got to spend a lot of time in this. I thought it was one and done. I heard that if you do the Freestar Collective quest line, you can get yourself a new ship, which is not a lie, but it is definitely not a one and done. It is a very involved, almost mini DLC quality quest line, which has a crap ton of stuff to do, and it's very interesting. It has been what has taken up pretty much most of my time thus far, and I put aside the main story quest to do this, and I am not disappointed at all. So here I am on the ship that they give you when you complete that quest. So I'm not going to actually go through this. I'm actually trying to find my way to the cockpit because this ship is actually kind of large and I forget where it is. So as the Freestar Collective, you become part of the Freestar Rangers, which is kind of like a pseudo law enforcement agency. So you do have some holding cells actually on this ship, which is actually kind of cool. I'm not entirely sure if that's actually useful or not. I know that's there are some side missions that you can pick up for both the lodge and also for Constellation and also for Freestar Collective, probably also for other factions, where you transport NPCs to locations. So it's basically you're just bussing them places. But you need to have the capacity to be able to accept passengers on your ship. And that is not a given with your ship. So absolutely make sure that you have the ability to take on passengers before you take on missions to transport passengers. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump in the pilot seat and we're going to go find something to do. All right, so what do we got? So here in the mission log, I've already knocked out a whole bunch of missions. You can see all of these missions that I've already done. These ones with the little symbol are for the Freestar Collective. These are, I believe, for Constellation. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe these are for these are for Constellation. So the Starfield logo is for Constellation. These I have no idea what they're for, and all of these blue box icons. These are kind of like generic stuff that you pick up. Now the problem with Starfield is that you will pick up missions just by walking close to NPCs. If you overhear any conversation, chances are you'll pick up a mission from them, which is great. But if you're the kind of person that really likes to keep a clean quest log, that's really going to probably drive you nuts. So here we got main. These are main missions, faction missions, which are all of the Freestar Collective, which I've already done. This Back to the Grind one is kind of a side mission. I haven't really actually considered that one. Miscellaneous, these are all the generic, oh man, I overheard that, somebody needs help, I'm going to go look into that. These are mission, as you take from mission terminals, because, you know, you don't get enough work through other channels. You can actually go to mission terminals based on, from Constellation, as well as your chosen faction, if you've chosen a faction. So these are either from Constellation or from the Freestar Collective. Activities are just, Jesus, these are the generic ones that these are the ones you overhear. So these are all the things that I've just overheard, and I don't even know what half of these things are. I know this bartender at the viewport, she wants me to break into an impound to steal some ingredients for a particular cocktail she wants to make. So that one's kind of going on the back burner. And then obviously completed. So we're gonna go to probably let's go to okay, so no, we're not gonna go to Vectra. This one is very much the main story quest. So we're supposed to be collecting these artifacts to add to a collection of other artifacts, and Into the Unknown effectively probably points us in the direction of continuing artifacts, so we're not going to do that. I guess we'll just do, I don't know. Oh, SSN. Yeah. Okay, so this is a major spoiler. Sorry. If you're doing the Freestar Collective, this is actually pretty cool. If you're doing the Freestar Collective path, this is a spoiler, so I apologize. But as you talk to the SSN, the Settled System News Network, they early on you talk to them and they want stories. So if you have any information that you can parlay into a story for them to report on, they want to hear about it. And as you go through and do missions, anytime you complete a mission, it becomes story-worthy. And you can return to the SSN and inform them. They'll ask you questions about it, and you can choose options for how you want to present your role in this, which is actually pretty cool. And then as you're walking around, you'll actually hear SSN broadcasts, which effectively regurgitate that information to you the way that you actually presented it to them. So if you want to lie and make yourself sound like you're an awesome, participant in the story, they'll totally report that. If you want to downplay your role in the story, they'll totally report that too, which I thought is absolutely fantastic. That is the level of immersion that we want to hear. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to say we do not want to go to the clinic. We are going to go to our map. And we're going to zoom out and zoom out again. And we're going to go to Alpha Centauri because they are located at New Atlantis. So we're going to go to Jemison, and we are going to go to the commercial district. So we're just, because we've already gone through a whole bunch of different landings and transports and things like that, we once you do it once, Starfield gives you the ability to do a shortcut. So I can just select where I want to go, and I can just hit land, even though I'm completely several systems away. So I don't have to worry about plotting a route. I don't have to worry about making a jump. I don't have to worry about any of that. I can just take a shortcut and just go, which is absolutely fantastic. Shoot command skill, however. Larger complement of crew. I have not messed around with the crew, which is actually kind of weird. All right, so yeah, so Sarah's doing business. Okay, so we need to go to the Settled Systems News Network office. So we are here in New Atlantis, which is part of the Settled Systems. Yeah, basically this is the nice, official, clean, government-run, system. The Freestar Collective is more of a freewheeling, Wild West kind of thing, and they're not really at odds with this side of the settled systems. There was a war between the Freestar Collective and this side, but they kind of came to a truce. So they've got kind of like a Cold War thing going on. All right, so once I have a news item, I can come and talk to Nadia. Yes, it is a classic win-win. All right, so yes. Okay, so I have an inside story about the death of Ron Hope, and again, if you are looking to do the Freestar Collective storyline, I would advise you to avert your eyes.
What a sordid mess. You've got
Now, I am generally very honest in my playthrough. Usually, the first option when you have a response is the absolute truth. The second one is usually kind of like a biased option. The last one is usually kind of like is oftentimes a asking for more information or something like that. And the third option, if there is a third option, is usually the extremely biased option, and that's usually the most antagonistic. So I usually choose the first or the second or the fourth if I'm looking to extend the conversation. So yeah, when I said that this is a spoiler for the Freestar Collective storyline, I was not lying. She essentially just laid it out in plain English. And yes, basically I'm going to say I only killed Ron Hope after he tried bribing me, and worse, which is literally what happened. But because I was acting as a deputy of the Freestar Rangers, last option is technically not incorrect. But I am going to go with the. I don't know. I'm trying to think of how the SSNN is going to report this. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with the honest option.
searching all that
Okay, that was classic. All right, let's go out and see if we can actually hear what that's going to happen. Yeah, I'm not in the business of icing CEOs, but honestly, I cannot say enough good things about the Freestar Collective mission line. It was actually spectacular. I really love that, and I do not regret prioritizing that over the main storyline in the least. So, let's see if we can get a... I'm not sure if I can do it right now or if I have to come back. I gotta find one of their SSN terminals, where they broadcast from, and you know, one of the things with Bethesda and this in particular is that they don't give you a minimap, and that's kind of a pain in the ass because places like New Atlantis, Aquila City, they're very difficult to get around if you're not paying attention and actively mapping them out yourself. And I'm at a point in my life where I can't really be bothered to do such a thing or to remember it. All right, so that was an SSN. I got some credits for that, which is kind of cool. Okay, so this is the UC Requisition Center. So anybody can come in here and buy stuff. Essentially, it's like a PX for the United Colonies. I've been kind of referring to them in a vague sense, but the United Colonies versus the Freestar Collective. Okay, so I can pretty much buy whatever I want from here, and every time I come through here, I always buy ammo because my favorite weapon uses the 6.5mm CT ammo. I'm gonna buy everything they got. I'm also gonna see what they got. So there's probably nothing really. Ooh, smart. What the Jesus? Holy Christ! A minigun. All right, so that the physical damage doesn't do a lot, but it uses the 7.77mm ammo, which I have a lot of. It's got a 300 round magazine with a fire rate of 350. Holy crap! I mean, the accuracy to that is absolute crap. But I wonder if that might be something that I can mod out. But it breaks through armor. But yeah, I don't really need a minigun. Wow, shotgun. That's pretty cool. That is definitely... Whoa, 23,000. Yeah, I don't want to spend that much on a weapon. Sorry.
I hope we have what you need.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Spacesuits. So, yeah, I doubt there's anything I can get from better than this because this armor is actually pretty badass. But this is shock troop spacesuits actually pretty good. So we get reduced physical damage, enhanced energy damage. I haven't really run into too many people who've been hitting me with lasers or EM. I don't even know what EM damage is. Thermal corrosive, airborne irradiation. Thermal I've run into, radiation I've run into. Corrosive and airborne is really kind of contact based, but thermal and radiation. It's 12 grand. Yeah, the UC combat suit. I'm just really not. I'm saving. I don't know what I'm saving my money for, really. Shock troop power pack. I've probably looted better. Aid and resources. Okay, resources is a completely different game. I usually just come in and buy ammo and leave. Hi, bot. How you doing? Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe I'll do that this session. I gotta go check on my outposts. Okay, let's take a quick detour. All right, so we'll go to the map. We'll go to our we'll go to our ship and we will go and collect some of our resources. I have a couple outposts out there that have been collecting resources and they've been banking them, and I definitely want to go and collect those. So, where are they? Gagarin? No. Gagarin doesn't have... Nope. Nope. Solnarian... Olympus? Oh, Cheyenne's got one. Over here. Oh yeah, Aquila's got a aluminum. So let's go collect our aluminum. Aluminum's useful. There we go. Boosting breaks an enemy's target lock on your ship. So if you've got a missile lock, make sure you save enough boost to get away from it. Alright, here we are at an outpost of mine. So yeah, the outpost system is actually pretty involved. So I kind of wanted to come and talk about this. Looks like my drill is actually still working, which is actually very impressive. If we go into F and we hit V and we... Oh, nope, sorry. Not V. If we go to F and we go to Outpost mode and then we hit V. Okay, so this is our current outpost. We have a sensor enhancer, which is this little radar dish. This is supposed to increase our scanning range, but I have yet to actually see that work. This little item next to it, this little item right here, this little dude. If I can get to it, yeah, this guy right here, outpost beacon. This is what defines an outpost. So an outpost is kind of like a base. By default, you can build 6 bases anywhere in the entire universe. You can actually add skill points, which will increase that, I think, by I don't know, a factor of dozens upon dozens. But you really kind of want to do that if you want to play the resource game. This scanner improver really doesn't do jack squat, so I could probably delete that. I could probably get rid of that because that really I didn't see much benefit to that. This is a solar collector, so every outpost needs power if you want to do anything. Solar power on moons or planets where you actually get daytime is useful. Otherwise, you may want to do one of these guys, which is a wind turbine. So if you've got a thicker atmosphere, so if you've got like an actual planet or whatever, and you have a thick atmosphere, you can go ahead and throw one of these bad boys down. They'll generate power for you. This guy right here is my he's my harvester. He's extracting aluminum. And I've detected that aluminum is located on this planet and in this location specifically. So I threw down an aluminum extractor. And if you notice, we've got a red line between that and this little box over here. Now, this little box is a storage container. As you can see, it's a storage solid because aluminum is a solid resource. We are shunting all of our aluminum output into this box, which is super useful. So as you can see down at the bottom, the total power for this particular outpost is 16. This item right here, this aluminum, requires 5, and this storage requires absolutely nothing. So this solar item produces 6. I don't think this guy actually does much. Yeah, so needed power is 5, total power is 16. This produces 6. This guy produces, obviously, the remainder, 10. So, we can actually go ahead and probably just get rid of this guy because all we need is effectively the solar. All we're doing is just collecting aluminum. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to just get rid of that. So, yeah, this guy, he's done. So we're going to go over here and we're going to say we have 150 aluminum stored here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to we're gonna take that. We're gonna R resource that. We're gonna just take all out of that. And this guy's got. Why is he? Okay. So if I do F and do resource mode and do V and do tab, so we're saying that we have a total power of 6 and we need 5, so we should be good. Alright, so we were maxed out in our collection bin here of 150. That meant that we had 20 left over in the hopper here of the actual extractor, so 170. We've just effectively collected 170 units of aluminum. Cool. Yes. Oh, Sarah's got something to say. Where's Sarah? Okay, so as we go through with companions, we can have conversations with NPCs, and they'll either like or dislike what we say. So obviously, as they like what you do more, they'll have a greater affinity for you, and you'll have additional conversation options that they'll call for here and now. So Sarah's kind of, spoiler alert, she's got a kind of crisis of conscience that everything she touches kind of falls apart. She used to be kind of a high-ranking officer in the UC during the UC Free FC war, and she kind of lost a lot of people, so she's feeling bad about that. She's also a little concerned about her role in Constellation, so she's kind of having a little bit of a issue. Actually, yeah, I felt bad for the guy. And the things that you talk to them about actually matters, and they remember them. All right, so that was mission specific. This is now personal specific. Okay, so she is now undismissable, meaning I can't actually kick her out of my options as a companion. Alright, so we gotta go to... so first, what I'm gonna do is actually continue on with my collection of resources, if I can find my ship. Nope. Canary Reed, the Star Eagle. Yes, we're gonna fast travel to the ship. We're gonna go get our other resource collection. Then we'll go back to New Atlantis. And we'll probably save that for another video. But let's see, where are we? Fully alpha. Nope. Oh, that's neon. No, we do not want to go to neon. We're looking for this symbol, this little bunker symbol. Where did I put it? That was a very important actual location. Oh. Killer has more than one. That's aluminum. Oh, it's on Bindi. It's an Ethereum. Bindi, yes. Or Helium-3. Super important. Super important excavation site. Helium-3 is effectively the jump drive fuel. So we definitely need to have that. Alright, so here we are on our other outpost. And we are collecting gas this time. We have 135 helium-3, which is awesome. Alright, so that's doing its thing. Cool. Alright, so we are going to stop here and we're going to call this a video. We have recorded 41 minutes of me collecting resources and talking about my current progress. So next time we are going to focus on Sarah Morgan's personal mission. We're going to go to New Atlantis. We're going to talk to who we need to talk to in order to find out where her camp is on Cassiopeia 1. We're going to head there. We're going to find out what we need to find out. And we're going to get her some closure so we can advance this relationship. So, thanks for watching, and look forward to the next entry in this Starfield playthrough.